the Miata's down. What's up, guys? It's your host, Monkey Mike, back again. Thanks for checking out Monkey Wrenching. And as the title suggests, yes, the Miata is down. It's down. The engine's got to come out. So first things first is I already pulled off the clutch and flywheel. I was going to show you guys how to do that, but this isn't rocket science. The problem I had is you can see the impressions there. This thing was so loose that I was able to use the compression of the engine and just barely turning it, and all of these started coming off. When I took the flywheel off, or I took the when I took the pressure plate off, I looked in here, and the pressure plate doesn't look terrible, but it had all this chunky stuff everywhere, right? And I'm like, what the heck? And then I'm looking at this, and no joke, it's just chunky crap everywhere. And I pulled off the clutch here to check it out, and as you can see, I mean, there's like a millimeter of clutch material left on the pressure plate side, and it's starting to break off. You can kind of see it there. So this was about ready to go, but as you can see on the flywheel side, it's just burnt. You can see, you know, this was resurfaced not too long ago. I don't know. I'm not gonna do this again. This thing's pretty much already down. There's really almost no lip left, so there's really not much we can machine anyway. And I'm just gonna get the eBay clutch and flywheel, mainly to get the flywheel, and then we'll probably put a better clutch on it later. Pulled out the rear main seal. I can show you guys that, but really it was just me beating it out with a screwdriver, which I guess I'll just show real quick. And there it is. And that's how you can just do it with a screwdriver. As long as you're careful, and you can see there was no damage done on this part, and there was no damage done on the actual ring itself right here. I never hit the crankshaft at all. Just make sure you use something that's narrow enough. And yeah, there you go. I mean, it's really quite uneventful. Got the transmission, where's that at? Sitting right here. The reason why it's bagged up is I actually sprayed it with the LA's Awesome, this junk from the dollar store. And it worked good. It really did. But we got a huge cold front out of nowhere, and I didn't want to spray it and have it freeze. And so I'm just bagged it up. It's sitting in there, marinating on itself. Look at that. Ew, that's so gross. But anyways, it's marinating on itself, keeping everything, I don't know, degreasing. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed. So, I guess I'll let you watch the rest of the video, telling you about, I'll take you under the car and show you the oil pan and all that, and you'll see from here. Alright, so I'm out here with this thing, and it looks to me like what happened is somebody tried to seal this up before. I can see it's leaking right there. Basically telling me we need to do the oil pan too. So I'm kind of at the point where I'm just going to pull the frickin' motor. I'm done screwing around. This makes no sense. And I'm tired of it. I'm pretty pissed off. So yeah, this is gross. I don't want to do this no more. We need an MLS head gasket up here so we can feel better, have some peace of mind, inspect everything. So that's where we're at, guys. I'm not even gonna screw around anymore. I'm just gonna drain the water tomorrow. I may even do it tonight. But rather than milk you guys for more, you know, hey, watch me do this, watch me do that. Why don't we just rebuild the entire engine? Screw it. Woo, that was a good one. I didn't want to, but I kind of want to, because think about if the entire engine looks like this, the entire engine is just constantly, the whole car is just having problems everywhere. Why would I not pull it apart when I'm about ready to start pushing the turbo and we just welded the diff? We're going to go try to push this thing. Do I want to risk the head gasket popping? No. I don't know what's going to start leaking next. I'd rather just get this water neck pulled off, block that off there, retime it and everything, put all the timing right, make sure it's all done right, and just redo everything. Maybe move to LS coil packs. Probably move to LS coil packs. Yep. I think it's just time to pull the whole thing. Screw it. You know, maybe we'll yank that engine so that we're not worried about it. And, you know, rebuilding or at least resealing one of these things is actually really, really cheap. So I'm over tinkering with it and wondering what's going to be next. And for you saw it, I saw it. We're not going to do we're not doing no janky stuff. You know, I may have this here, and sure, that may get us up and running, but for how long? You know what I mean? We already know we need to do the clutch. Clutch is like maybe $200 tops, and then maybe $100 to reseal it. If the company I found, which is Apex part number AFS4014, I emailed them earlier today and asked them, they advertise that it has an MLS, but when you look at the picture, it doesn't look like one. And I'd rather save up, put the Cometic in here. I mean, really what I'm after is I want to be able to drive the car this spring and summer and late summer and whatnot. Like, I don't want to just jump the gun and have this thing fall apart on me or break somewhere. The clutch, I forgot to show you guys earlier, or I'll probably add this toward the beginning of the video. Yeah, I'll just add it toward the beginning so you'll see the clutch part. So yeah, with the clutch being completely toast, flywheel in my mind is no good. I'm not going to have it resurfaced. To pay the money to have it resurfaced, I can literally get a lightweight flywheel, move up to the 1.8 flywheel, have a bigger clutch, cheaper clutch, more abundance of parts, and it's 10 pounds lighter than this one is. So, you know the deal. I guess this is where we're at. Things escalate quickly here. But I'm not going to screw around. I'm going to yank this motor out. I'm probably actually going to start disassembling it as it is in here, much like I did with Leroy. Rather than pull the entire engine out, I'll probably just start dismantling it piece by piece. Maybe even take the head off while it's in the car. And then pull the block out separately. It's just easier that way for me. I could just take everything apart right here. I guess, I don't know, it may not be easier. I guess it really is just unplug all the electronics and pluck it out, huh? Because we already have the trans pulled and everything. It literally just comes up and out. So, yep, that's that'll make it easier to do all the clutch crap and everything, just everything in general. Man, this whole car is coming apart. But I'd rather that than blow the engine. Have that happen somewhere. Spit more oil, get a brand new clutch, spit more oil at it because we just threw it up there and sealed it up when we already have it ready to pull apart. I mean, you'd pull it apart too, wouldn't you? Yeah, me too. All right. So that's what we're doing. We do have a whole nother engine stand. We don't need to take the J series off of here. Technically, we can put the other J series, this one here, just pluck it off, put it back on its stand where it needs to go until I can afford to get the metal I need for that. Because we need to save up and get this stuff here. We need to save up and get some new rubber for the tires, because I know I won't be able to find anyone that'll just... Well, I might be able... I might know one shop in town that may just flip them for me, just so they're rollers and they have some traction. But the problem is that shop just closed, so I'm hoping maybe the guy himself will still help me out. We'll see. But that's where we're at, guys. It's just time for disassembly. Time to pull everything apart, which is fine. It's not really that big a deal. There's not a lot here. This is easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We're good to go. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. The Miata's down. Peace.